we should be live right about now. Alrighty then. Hello everyone and welcome to a Hearts of Iron 4 stream. Now, like I've said before, I'm not really that great at, games. This is one of them. I just like Hearts of Iron 4 because I really like history stuff. So, with that being said, I want to first give you not a disclaimer, two different disclaimers. First of all, I am not good at this game. I've told you that already, but you'll later see during my playthrough that I like to go in blind. I haven't really played through this game's tutorial yet. I have played it once before. As you can see here, it's when I got encircled, even though I was playing civilian difficulty, as you can see in the thumbnail of this live stream. And my second disclaimer will be everything I say during the stream and later streams of Hearts of Iron 4, it's all just in good fun. I obviously don't condone any anti-Semitic or harmful ideologies that are featured in the game, such as Nazism from the Third Reich. I do not condone hate or violence towards any particular group, and I'm just playing it because it's a fun game. So, if you hear me say I'm going to annex Switzerland and destroy the Swiss people, come on. We all know it's all in good fun. Alright, so in Hearts of Iron 4 we have two starting scenarios. Gathering Storm, where you start in the 1st of January 1939, and Blitzkrieg, where you start basically half a month before the German invasion of Poland. So if you want to immediately get into the action, you can pick Blitzkrieg so that you can immediately operate your troops. You don't really need to set the research from the beginning tiers and stuff. But playing Gathering Storm allows you to customize and set up your nation more. So I'm just gonna select that. Now, here in the country selection screen, you can see there are a lot of countries here, but this isn't actually all of them. I'm going to show you after this, but although you have this country selection screen, there's an even more detailed world map where you can pick any country from there. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So let's say I pick United Kingdom. I pick United Kingdom and I select. Well, now it's going to bring me to this world map. And from here I can pick whatever nation I want as long as it existed in 1936. As an Indonesian myself, I intend to play the Dutch East Indies, but not this playthrough, especially because I'm fairly bad at this game. One of the more eventful nations is going to be the German Reich, considering how much they did in the Second World War. So I'm just going to pick Germany for that. For the difficulty, you can see the different difficulty parameters affects a lot of things. Regular is where nothing is affected. It's basically like normal difficulty. Recruit and Civilian are easier versions where you can have a lot more breathing room space, I guess. It gives you a lot more political power, production efficiency, and blah blah blah. And meanwhile, in Veteran and Elite difficulties, you actually get penalties to your own progress, and the AI, which are basically your enemies, like France and UK if you're playing Germany, they are going to get the benefits of like decreased fuel consumption and the likes. So here I'm just going to play Civilian because, like I said, I'm bad. There's this Iron Man mode where you can't really save the game and you can't use console cheats, which, yes, there are console cheats. I'm not gonna use them though. In Iron Man mode, the game automatically saves, so you can't really load the game in as a different country. So if you're playing Iron Man mode, you're basically doing it because you're already pretty good at the game, which I am not. Then there are historical AI focuses. So this essentially means the AI countries are going to follow their historic roots, more or less. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but UK is gonna be democratic, France is gonna be democratic, and stuff like that. If I uncheck this box, then we might just get fascist Britannia and stuff. So I'm just gonna check it because the environment here is going to be more familiar. But aside from that, I'm going to start. Oh, as the German Reich will. Start. And now it should be loading. This is the German Reich. As you can see, there's this red outline here in the Rhineland. It's because of the Treaty of Versailles, which made Germany basically militarily inept, and it also disallowed me from sending my forces into the Rhineland, you know, because it was demilitarized. As you can see, I can't really send any of my troops there. Well, we're going to militarize that very soon, but for now, let's just deal with all of these notifications up here. First of all, let's choose what national focus to, well, focus on. So there are two main paths for the German politics. You can either remilitarize the Rhineland, essentially undoing the Treaty of Versailles. This is the route that Hitler went down, and it will eventually lead to a war with the USSR, or you can make an alliance with the USSR. You can befriend Sweden, or you can also initiate Operation Weserübung, where you invade the Scandinavians. There's even Operation Tannenbaum, where Germany invades Switzerland, despite Switzerland being very much neutral in the war. So this is a pretty big focus tree, mainly because Germany is one of the main players of World War II. Normally the main players have pretty big focus trees. For this stream, this playthrough here, I'm going to go through the Hitler route essentially, but for future playthroughs, I'm very much interested in opposing Hitler and securing the new state. And from there, I can either become a democratic state, where I can probably be friends with the Allies, or I can go back to my World War I German Empire ways and bring back the Kaiser. Of course, for now, I'll just do Rhineland. But that won't actually be the first focus I do. I don't know if it should be, because I've never really watched any Hearts of Iron 4 guides and stuff. But for now, I'll just go with 4-year plan, because I want my industry to be set up as quickly as possible. Then my research. There are a lot of things to research here, like doctrine and stuff, but for now, I'm just going to research land doctrine, air doctrine, and engineering to accelerate the speed of researches, and also industrial stuff like construction that gives me more speed when constructing. Alright, outdated equipment in production. Let's see that. I don't see any outdated. I see. Outdated ships, huh? Well, then in that case, I'll just decrease that to 1. No, decrease that to 1, and decrease that to 1. And decrease that to 1, 1, 1. U-boats, huh? Yeah, so these are my naval production. They're not really going to be finished anytime soon for these ones. As you can see, 1943, we're still a long way off from finishing Die Gneisenau. So for now, I'm just going to leave it be. I'm going to dismiss this notification of outdated equipment, because at the end of the day, they're ships. Outdated ships, it's fine. Alright. I have 8 spare military factories, which means I can still use 8 more from the 28 I currently have. That is actually a very low amount. I want that increased as soon as possible. So, how do we increase it? Let's see. Now, I haven't really watched any other Hoi 4 playthroughs, but from what I can tell, I'm someone that really likes making planes. I think that aerial superiority is very important, especially for a nation like Germany, which doesn't really have a strong navy. So I'll just close on here. Then I'll create a know what? I'll make it. I should get more fighters as well. Fighters, and for the rest I can just increase artillery production and infantry. Now that we have all that sorted, what's this, you ask? It means I have -10 rubber. Europe isn't really an environment known for producing rubber, so I'm gonna have to import that from somewhere else. From Indonesia. Wait, no, not Indonesia. The Dutch East Indies, as it was formerly known as. And I don't need it to export that much chromium. No, that's not chromium. That's tungsten from Sweden. Alright, let's deal with that. Now, there are 2 different factories in this game, as you can see here. There are military factories and there are civilian factories. Military factories are the things that produce your military equipment, as you can see here. Meanwhile, civilian factories is what constructs stuff. So at the moment, I have 30 civilian factories. Yeah, I have 30 of them. Oh no, I have 32. I just used 2 of them to import rubber from the Dutch East Indies. And I need 9 of them for producing consumer goods. So 32 minus 2 is 30 and minus 9 is 21. So the amount of civilian factories I have for construction at the moment is 21. Now I'm going to make more civilian factories. That's a really quick way to rapidly that actually might be too much, but it's fine. Decisions available. That'll be for later. And insufficient, this just hasn't updated yet. Divisions in basic training. Let's see. I'm gonna train 4 panzer divisions, possible 8 infantry divisions. They need a lot more equipment than I have at the moment. They shall be fine. It'll get there eventually. Now then, for the unassigned divisions, yes, I have a lot of unassigned divisions here.
Befehle!
All of you to an army. Give you to Bonve. I don't know why I always give the East Prussian army to Maximilian Bonve.
Angetreten! Befehle! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle?
Actually, this particular.
Ausrücken!
And everyone else.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
How many divisions do I have?
Befehle?
16 other divisions. Oh wait, no, with this one.
Achtung!
18, that's enough. I'll make another army, put it under, where's Rommel? There you are. Put it under Rommel. Assign a front line in the Polish front. The Polish border, I meant.
Zuhören!
And there we go. As you can see,
Achtung!
play it. Wait, why aren't they moving? There we go. Oh, also I'm just going to accelerate. As you can see on the upper right hand corner of my screen, there are different sorts of, let's say, accelerations for the the music. There are different sorts of, let's say, time accelerations, as you can call them. For now, I'm just going to use the 5th one, which basically means time is going to move very, very quickly. But it's fine, because I can always use spacebar to pause it at any time. So I'll just play it, and they'll be moving along, which is great. Let's see, what needs to be done, Ah, yes.
Befehle!
Manstein, Werk von Manstein. This is going to be important later on, because we don't know it yet, but Spain is about to erupt into a civil war, and I'm going to send Manstein's army here to aid nationalist Spain, which is also fascist, like me. Alright. Now we'll deal with the plains. So if you guys think this has been a complex game so far, I don't blame you, because it is. But we have only really dealt with land forces so far. So now let's deal with the air. Now, the map here has been segregated into different air zones. This will be the zones that planes will be operating at. We have a lot of planes as Germany, actually. But all of them, well, I guess not all of them, but most of them are obsolete planes, as you can see. Ju-86s, Heinkel HE-51s. Those are interwar planes. If possible, I want to avoid using them. Which is possible. I'm just going to disband them and put all of their equipment into reserve. That might not be the wisest decision, but I'm doing this but I'm just winging it. That is not a pun based off of the planes. Actually, I just realized something. I should not have disbanded that. You know what? It doesn't matter. What does matter is the fact that every single air wing I have here is only level 1, which means they'll do poorly. As you can see, they have penalties to air attack, agility, night operation penalty, and blah blah blah. So let's remove that real quick by having them exercise. Yes, exercise, as in aerial exercises, military exercises. This will set my fuel back. And my fuel is currently set to decrease to the point of being empty in 1.7 years. How wonderful. Yeah, that's a major problem as Germany. When you're playing Germany, you run out of fuel very quickly, but it's fine. This is, after all, civilian difficulty. I shouldn't really be worried about fuel in civilian difficulties. Let's see how production is doing. Yes, very poorly, because I just tried to train a lot of divisions without really much equipment. As for planes, I see they're currently producing a lot of planes, and by a lot I mean 0. As you can see here, this bar is the efficiency of the factories producing whatever war material they are producing. This red bar means that I still have more efficiency to go, and that white, well, that's a yellow line. That yellow line is the production capacity, the efficiency capacity at the moment. We can increase that efficiency cap from researching it. But for now, I'm just gonna let time go by, while also trying to increase trade with the Dutch. And it's done. Let's see, national focus. So this gives us a lot of new benefits, especially towards construction, which is great. The next one will be autarky, because autarky will give us even more speed when constructing civilian factories, which is, you know, what we're currently constructing. Yes. Turkey, previously the Ottoman Empire, lost World War I, and thus were imposed a lot of treaties, such as the demilitarization of the Strait in Istanbul. But now, they've broken the treaty. Not that I'm judging them, because I'm about to break mine as well. Let's see, radio... Free dockyards, huh? Now, for naval combat in this game, it's quite complex, and I have no idea how it works, if you want me to be blunt. But all I know is the more ships the better, so I'm just going to construct more. While we're waiting for these... Wait, really? That's quick. It seems the war between Italy and Ethiopia has come to an end, and Ethiopia has been defeated. Very well done. I want to look at the new focuses here. These aren't previously here. That's amazing. Alright, what now? New dockyards. Let's see. I sent one dockyard to build an infinite amount of convoys. Now, convoys are important because these are the amount of convoys I have. Convoys are used for transporting troops as well as trading. I probably won't really be transporting any troops except when I eventually invade the UK, but for now I'm just using convoys for trading. Oh yeah, that's right, I still have a free convoy, a free dockyard. I don't really have any good ships at the moment, so for now I'll just make That's probably a bad call now that I think about it. I'm going to cancel that real quick. Cancel that. Cancel that. I know Germany in reality produced U-boats, and that was basically their naval doctrine, is trying to interdict trade to Britain. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to invest more on surface ships. I can deploy them. What are we missing? We're missing some port equipment. New national focus. For now, I'm going to focus on the left side of this whole focus tree, because this left side here organizes my economy and also industry. So for now, it's pretty good. More dockyards. Alrighty then. Oh, also, as you can see here, there are, in research, there are years here, like 1936, 1940. What this means is, you can research this, like say electronical mechanical engineering, in 1936 without any time penalties. So for instance, if you see here in air, this is 1936 technology. I am currently at 1936, and so to research this heavy fighter model, I'll need 142 days. However, if I were to try and research a 1940 plane, even though I'm still at 1936, there is a huge time penalty, and it'll take me over 2 years to actually finish the research. Sometimes it's worth it to take the penalty, sometimes it's not. But at the moment, it really isn't worth it to try and make a new fighter for over 2 years. I'd rather use the extra research slot for something else. MIFO bills, huh? I've never really understood how MIFO bills worked in real life, like how Germany used them while recovering from the First World War. All I can understand is it's basically racking up a national debt. Oh yeah, that is true. This is political power, and it increases every day, and it's also very much affected by what you do in game. So let's say your nation isn't stable, in that case you'll get even less political power per day. Now, what do you use political power for? You can use political power to make decisions like these. You can recruit commanders, but for now I'll use it to modify my government here. I'll add, let's see, Captain of Industry. Yes, sir. He's pretty good at increasing my construction speed, which is something I really need at the moment. Okay, I think that's the best for now. Then what more do we need? I need a genius. What's the genius? A theorist. Ah, that's what we've been waiting on. It's Greek theorist. I should just give this to Heinz Guderian for now. Or should I give it to... I'll just give it to Heinz Guderian for now, so I can have an increased speed for researching land doctrine, like this one, delay. Now, that was what we've been cutting on. As you can see, Spain has just erupted in civil war. There are two sides here. The nationalist Spain, led by what? Wait, what? Why isn't this Franco? It's probably because it's currently still led by the Junta Militar. But it should later be led by Franco. The communist Republican Spain and the fascist nationalist Spain. Well, as fascist Germany, I'm obviously going to help nationalist Spain. Now, how do you help them? We right click on them and we send volunteers. We can only send 2. Alright, wait a second. Let's deploy new divisions. We'll deploy them in Brandenburg, in Berlin itself. We have 7 new divisions. That's less than ideal. We have 8 new divisions. Alright, nice. Now that we have 8 new divisions, I can put them under... Actually, I'm just gonna make a new army for them for now. Put them under Fedor von Bock. And I'll tell them to exercise, because newly recruited troops are still level 2. But by making them exercise, they can get to level 3, like these troops. How do we get to level 4 and eventually level 5? Well, we'll need actual combat experience for that. And because of that, I'm going to send my troops to Spain. Send volunteers. Let's see. I can still only send 2 divisions, huh? Well, I guess that's fine. I'll just assign 1 Panzer division. I'll assign 1 of them.
Ihre Befehle?
So that I can send both of these. Let's see. Send volunteers. Send Erich von Manstein's army. Send. Alright, they're currently on their way. You can't really see volunteers on the map, but you'll be notified when they arrive.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I'll just send you to this army. They have arrived in Galicia. Very well. Modify government. I need a military staff. Army organization. Army offense. Army drill. I'll give it to you. Alright. Now that we have arrived, we can finally start to reduce the communist action.
Ausrücken!
I'm losing too much fuel, actually. I need a lot more fuel than this. I guess for now it can be solved with trade with the Soviet Union. But I don't think that's going to be possible for very long. Yeah, for now it's solved. It's a green. Green means it's in a fuel surplus. My fuel is currently in a surplus.
Angetreten!
And start research of... What should I research? There are 2 different, let's say, routes for improving your industry. You can have either a concentrated industry, where you basically streamline production, and effectively you'll get even more war material compared to when you use dispersed industry. However, dispersed industry has more benefits when in war, such as factory bomb vulnerability. So if you concentrate it, it's going to be good, it's going to produce a lot of stuff, but when you finally get into a war, a lot of your factory is going to be destroyed very early. So I'm just going to go with dispersed industry.
Greif weiter an!
They're currently fighting. Italian. Wait, oh, there are Italian volunteers in space. Unfortunately, it seems the nationalists have air superiority. A new national focus. Let's see. Coal liquidization. That's great. It helps me with my oil shortage. How are we losing? Well, we're not. We're winning this. You can see it's green. Once it reaches 100, we'll win this battle right here. Be political. What should I add? Industrialist, communist. Probably add a tank designer. Porsche is normally the tank designer I use. Yeah, and it'll still be the one. Tech technology, yes, elastic. Deploy more units. I don't think that'll be necessary for now.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken!
Oh, also on the topic of how battles and wars work in itself. So, essentially, every army needs supplies to continue fighting.
Zuhören!
Yes? So, say it's an infantry division, they'll need
Zuhören!
rifles when fighting. They'll need more men, more reinforcements. Now, where do these reinforcements come from? As you can see in the supply areas map mode, they all come from the capital, in this case, Berlin. So let's say there's fighting here in the Rhineland. You can see that it will go from Berlin, down here, and finally to the Rhineland. Now, how many supply gets through is very much dependent with how good your infrastructure is in the area. Now, there are several ways to circumvent this, one of them being using air supply, which is why I'm producing transport planes, so that I can airdrop supplies instead of having to have all supplies going through the ground. Now, what does this mean is basically, if you want your troops to be constantly supplied, they have to have a direct access to your capital. As you can see here, there are also lines here. These are naval supplies. They go from a naval base to another naval base. In this case, my two panzer divisions here fighting in Spain, they are still being supplied by Berlin, but it's not any land route. Instead, it goes from Berlin to a port in Versailles, and from there, it finally goes to the port in Galicia. From there, it can go from Galicia to Lyon, and finally to Burgos, and then supply my panzers. Why am I telling you this? Well,
Bereit zum
because
Ausrücken.
supply is a very important aspect in Hearts of Iron 4.
Bereit.
I'm going to try to cut this off. Now, this might not work considering these are mountains and I have heavy tanks. Well, they're not really heavy tanks, but they're tanks. But if it does work, then all communist forces up here, up north, are going to be cut off from their capital of Madrid, meaning they won't get any supplies. And without any supplies, they won't be able to defend themselves very long. I think we're losing this.
Vorwärts, Männer!
Yeah, stop fighting. I need to cut them off somewhere that isn't a mountain. Is this a mountain? These are hills. That's actually pretty good.
Ausrücken!
I want them to fight in the hills. New national focus. Synthetic rubber. Yes, I do not want to rely on the Dutch East Indies for rubber. Because soon enough, there's a possibility that I'll need to invade Holland and Belgium. And if I invade Holland, then their colony of, well, I'll just call this Indonesia, they will no longer support us with rubber. So it's important for me to be able to create my own synthetic rubber.
Achtung!
Why can't I?
Zuhören!
I want you all to start exercising while they're doing seem to be winning. I think we are. We are currently winning. We estimate that the battle will last another... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be winning this. Well, we are going to be winning this, but it might take a while for us to finally win. Are the other Spanish forces not gonna help us out? Really? Well, that's just amazing. I probably shouldn't have deployed panzer forces to Spain, knowing it's a mountainous terrain. I probably should have just sent infantry or something. Focus. Alright, but that's that. Deploy units. Yep. German war economy. Yes, I need that. Add a maximum infrastructure. Ah, it's a national focus that adds even more infrastructure. Very good. Are you focusing? Will increase construction speed as well as increase the chance of our Air Force generating an ace. Aces are basically, well, pilots who are better than everyone else, so they'll be very good to have. Seriously though, are the Spanish not gonna help? Ah, finally they're helping. We estimate that the battle will last another, it seems they can't really be confident with a single number. Oh no. Ah, yes, I forgot that could happen. So, I'm not sure if this historically happened, but it seemed that in the middle of the Spanish Civil War, another party joined in. The Regional Defense Council of Aragon. I think they might be anarchists. Yeah, they are. They're led by the anarchist commune. Well, then in that case, let's destroy them first, shall we? France and Britain announce alliance, of course. This will be important later on, when I declare war on France. I should probably research something. Yeah, how about this? That should increase my combat effectiveness. Unassigned division. Wait, there are already new troops here? Really? That's really fast, actually. Probably reduce the amount of factories on. Yeah, I should probably reduce this and increase the amount of factories I have. Nice. Because it seems like I had a lot of force. Wait, why can't I need more war support? Really? I thought that would be enough. How do I get more war support? Ah, Goebbels, of course. Get in here, Goebbels. Wait, it's still not enough? Even with Goebbels, it's still not enough. What more do we need for increased war support? Is there any way to... Yeah, I can't really do war propaganda either. Probably increase that somehow. Well, for now, I can at least get another research slot, which is good. Although 4 research slots is already amazing, nothing can go wrong with 5.
Angetreten.
Different countries start with different amount of research slots. I'm pretty sure the minimum is... The minimum, if I am not mistaken, is 3 research slots, but bigger countries have 4 and cap out at a maximum of 5, like say Germany.
Ihre Befehle!
Give all these divisions to Von Vest.
Zuhören!
Ah, cut off. I can either annihilate the communists first or the anarchists. Considering they are closer, let's do the anarchists. Yeah, this is going really well. They've been encircled, which means they won't really get any more supplies. I can take Barcelona now. Have they capitulated? They have not capitulated. Very unwise.
Ausrücken!
I shouldn't research that yet. I should research this interwar to increase the attack of my artillery. And I should also research... Oh, it's 1937 now. Yeah, then I'll research... wait. I think this is more important for now. Dispersed industry. There we go. The anarchists have capitulated, and now the only foe we have in Spain are the Republicans, who are communists. Have they received any? Ah, there we go. As you can see here, from that small flag, if you can see, that is not a Spanish flag. That is a Soviet Union flag. As you can see, just like how Germany and Italy are sending volunteers to aid nationalist Spain, the fellow communist Soviet Union, oh my god, that's massive, have sent volunteers to help Republican Spain. Not that it'll matter though. The Republicans will perish soon enough. Should now do army innovation. Japan declares war on China. Second Sino-Japanese war. Let's see how it goes. I can actually send, if I'm not mistaken, I can send volunteers to Japan also. Because Japan is also a fascist. And we're in good terms. I can send 3 divisions. How's the terrain? Is it mountainous? If it's mountainous, I don't really want to send any more panzers. I'll just send 3 infantry divisions. Let's see what we have here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Are these all level 3? If yes, then you can stop exercising. And I'll unassign 3 of you. Assign 3 units. Give them to the new army. Give them under Hausa? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Hausa, wait until they regain organization. As for how troops work, there are 2 different bars here. The right bar is health, like it's basically the health of the troops, and the left bar is organization. Now, every time troops are engaged in a battle, they will constantly lose organization and slowly lose fighting strength or health. Fighting strength decreases the less supplies and manpower are in that division. So if a division is supposed to have 10,000 men, then this orange bar here is only going to be half if the division is only filled by 5,000 men. If this green bar reaches 0, then it'll recover if it's out of combat. But if this orange bar reaches 0, then that division will be completely destroyed. Alright, let's send Army 5, the 5th Army, to Japan. Japan, send volunteers. Paul Hausa, send. Oh, there's also Army experience, Navy experience, and Air experience. You get experience from military exercises, as well as combat. Let's increase. What else can I modify? Army regrouping. Yeah, let's do that. Infantry division attack and defense increase. I probably should stop this, just because I don't want to lose that much manpower in militarization.
Achtung!
If possible, I want to try to meet up with the units over there. Wait, actually no, that's not the route I want to take.
Ausrücken!
Here, 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 and cut off them here. three divisions you sent to Japan have arrived.
Bereit.
Divisions, really? Ah, yeah. The newest one.
Ihre Befehle?
They've arrived finally in Japan. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh my god. Yeah, the Chinese have a lot of troops.
Ihre Befehle?
Just that they're poorly equipped.
Ausrücken!
I wonder if we can actually take Beijing. That might actually be the case. We might actually be able to take it. Might not. Yeah, we don't know. If it reaches 100, we win. If it's orange, then that number will increase until it's 100. If it's red, that number will decrease until it's 0. And if it's yellow, then the outcome is
Abstand
undecided.
halten!
You know what? Let's not go to Beijing.
Los, los, los!
We don't need to take Beijing. Let's take more mobile. I don't know which one is better. I might actually do mobile infantry, although normally I do this way.
Zuhören!
Come on, recover. Recovery is finished. And
Ausrücken!
11 divisions. The Chinese have a lot of men. Like it's the most populated nation in the world, so no surprise there. But both China and the Soviet Union have just massive amounts of manpower. No national focus. Treaty with the USSR. So my end goal for this one playthrough here is actually trying to create this, the Berlin-Moscow faction. I know that's not really historically accurate because Germany is supposed to invade USSR, but I want to stay in good terms with the USSR because I do not want to fight a two-front war. Oh, how's my encirclement going? It's going very well. Where's my tank? No, where is my tank? Oh, there they are.
Zeigt es ihnen!
I shall be able to encircle everything in Madrid right now.
Ausrücken!
No. That's next year. That's next year. What should I research? Can I create it? That. As well as research. Right, should I do this? No, I shall do that later on.
Ihre Befehle!
Ah, perfect. So, like I said, supply always comes out of the capital here, Madrid. So every enemy troop here, south, in the south, they've just been cut off from their only source of supplies. So now, they should be crumbling.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Destroy that, destroy that, destroy that, destroy that. So I only need 8 rockets. Increase trade with Germany. How do I get more war support actually? Why are the German people not interested? Oh wait, is it because of the Rhineland? Am I supposed to do that? I think I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see later on. After the treaty with the USSR, I'm going to immediately go Rhineland because I'm already late.
Ausrücken!
Treaty with the USSR. Soviet accepts it very well. That means I can immediately start Rhineland. How's the Japanese
Zuhören!
going? It's a stalemate. I mean, to be expected, it's basically as badly as how it went down in real life, but
Ausrücken!
it's really bad. Yes. Increase pressure on the Dutch. Oh. Request sale of airplanes, Yugoslavia. I'm going to invade Yugoslavia later on, so no. I don't want to give you any fighters to help you fight me.
Achtung!
I'm sure if we take Madrid we'll win, so stop fighting that. I want you to go to Madrid. Are the Panzers ready for deployment? Yes, they are. In that case, I'll deploy them in Brandenburg. Deploy units. Brandenburg.
Zuhören!
I'll give it to a new army. Assign it to Expedition. Tell them to exercise.
Befehle!
Hero one box army. Gonna give one. There.
Angetreten!
I might actually merge it together. Escuderian unsigned.
Angetreten!
But this.
Ihre Befehle!
Yeah. Reassign it all. Great. And now you can. The Rhineland. Now, as you can see, the red border here that was previously here, it's no longer there. And we have officially broken the Treaty of Versailles. Well, we've already broke the Treaty of Versailles when we created an air force. The fact that we have an army of over 100,000 also means we've already broken it. We're just undoing the entire treaty at this point. I can immediately... That's very good. I want that. Yes, it's a long while. It'll take me over a year for it. But this tank, it's a modern, it's a more modern tank, that's for sure. I can go anti-commentary pack. I don't want to do that. I do not want to alienate the Russians. Let's go Anschluss. If Anschluss is successful, and I'm sure it will be, the entirety of Austria will be mine. Oh. It's all blue. Blue means maximum, so I can't really have it.
Zuhören!
What are we missing? Oh, we're missing tanks. Yeah, that's bad.
Ausrücken!
That's fine. Ah, they're already level 5 veterans. How's the Japanese doing? Have we not yet gained an inch of ground?
Ihre Befehle!
Surely we'll win this one, right? It's already at 70. Surely we'll win. Oh, now it's at 60. Well, at least these guys are now level 4, which is great. Alright. I know it's still a long way. Yes. How can anyone say that Austria is not German? And Austria is now mine. Very well. I can immediately... Actually, no, not immediately. I need more troops in the field. In that case... What should I do for now, then? German war economy. Ah, I see. I think that might be because of the Anschluss. Yeah, that might... My war support is now at 72%. Very good. Produce... Ah, radars. Radars are going to be very helpful later on. I'm not going to build any for now.
Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Ihre Befehle?
Welcome to the Reich, Austria. Czechia will soon join me. Oh yeah, I get more factories because I just essentially gobbled up Austria. I want increased tank production as well as more planes. What kind of plane though? Closer. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The nationalists have won in Spain. Franco is now Turkey deliver an investment. I've been... In my previous playthrough, I helped Turkey a lot. And they declared war on me. So you know what? I'm not gonna trust them anymore. I just want to be mean to Turkey now.
Zuhören!
Alright, the tank divisions are gonna be level 3 any moment now. So,
Greift weiter
people
an!
in Japan, how you guys doing? Oh, we've actually taken Denting. So, that's progress.
Ausrücken!
What is the return home? Yes. The
Super.
best of the best. Here we go. Level 5 Panther forces. Although they have taken a hit. We'll probably have to wait for further reinforcement. Yeah. From division reinforcements, I need 319 more tanks. Yeah, I can probably produce that. Can I though? Wait. We have a production deficit of minus 26 units of light tank per day. How is that even possible? I'm not in any war. Ah, there we go. A 0.8 production. That's still so small. A 0.8? Bulgaria. Yeah, sure. Alright, time to modify my government. I want a war industrialist. Yes, he increases my speed of constructing military factories, which is important. What's next? A ship designer. This Blom and Voss, I'm pretty sure, is more of a submarine fleet kind of institution. So I'm gonna go Germania first because I want to make a grand fleet. Not that my dreams will be realized because I'm pretty sure Germany can't really do that. Let's see, Chief of Navy, I'll give it to Erich Raider because, like I said, I prefer surface ships. Chief of Air Force, I'll give it to Erman Goring. I still have, alright, I can assign one more person. Let's see, who should I give it to? Military. That's actually very important. But I'm gonna give it to Rommel. Yeah, I think Rommel's gonna be good.
Alright!
When are they gonna be level 3? Oh, probably in like 12 days. Oh, that's... Yeah, things are... Oh, wait, actually things are going pretty well.
Ausrücken!
Get him! Get him, dude. Well, this isn't Japan, this is China, but they are Japanese volunteers. Is it 1939? It's not 1939, but I'm gonna research it. Let's see, what do we need? Land doctrine, yes. Mass motorization. It's still a long way off. I'm probably not going to do it in the stream, but I'm going to start preparation for the invasion of Poland. But before that, let's see, what should we do? What should we do? Molotov ribbon drop? No, not yet. Am I able to? Oh, I still need more troops in the field. Ah, I can probably increase it with motorized units and leg infantry as well.
Befehle!
Does that increase? Yeah, it does increase. But for now, I can do naval rearmament. New factories, make more panzers. Ah, I need more rubber. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so I'm not going to invade Poland in this particular stream, but for now I'm going to do preparations for it. Alright, everyone here is level 3, stop exercising.
Angetreten!
I'm gonna give these 2 divisions under Erich von Manstein to... Actually, no. I'm going to unassign you. And instead give all of your troops to Manstein.
Befehle!
Alright. For Manstein's entire army, I'll put a front line here. Now, how do you prepare for a war? Well, you start making plans. And how do you make plans? Wait, I'm gonna edit this. Wait, no. No. I'm going to edit this so that Rommel's front is only the northern part of Poland. Yeah, that should be right. And I want
Ihre Befehle!
Fedor von Bock to get a new front here along the southern front, the southern border. As to plans, the Soviets are probably going to invade Poland along with me, except if they won't, in which case I'll make an offensive line here. I'm taking Warsaw, doesn't matter. There's no way I'm not taking Warsaw, so... Yeah, I'll make them stop there. That's probably where the Soviets will invade as well. So I don't really need to do all the work. Rommel's will invade just at Warsaw. And I want...
Angetreten!
Invade here. I'm sure Bock's the leader of the armored panzer corps, like in real life, in history, during the invasion of Poland, I mean. His first invasion. Also, Czechia is going to be mine with a puppet state of Slovakia here, so I might need to extend that front line later on. Material design, I just give the most. My elite troops have arrived. Where are they? Why can't I find them? Oh, they're there.
Achtung!
This is one of them. Wait, where's the other one? Wait, where's this guy?
Bereit!
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Why is he still missing equipment? He needs 124. Am I not producing enough? Make I should probably do naval exercises as well. Yeah, I just realized. Naval exercises. The naval man. Oh, shall I make an intelligence agency? Probably not now. I'll make it when it's near the Polish invasion. But for now, I need all my civilian factories to construct as much as possible.
Vorrücken!
They're still stuck there, just below the engine. Are they level 5? Yeah, they're level 5 just from being stuck there. Oh. 3 dockyards. Nice. I want a big battleship. Actually, no. I want a heavy cruiser. Admiral Kipper class. Isn't that? No, not Turpets. What is that? An Admiral Kipper class. That's the I forgot the name of the ship, but it's the heavy. It's one of the fan favorite heavy cruisers from Azur Lane. I remember that. It's the one that was Prince Eugen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prince Eugen's an Admiral Hipper class. Scharnhorst class. That's nice. Well, constructing ships is a very long process. Like this Scharnhorst class that I just ordered, it's not going to be done until, oh my god, May 1947. I can always increase like the amount of dockyards that are working on it to accelerate the progress. Like if I increase it to 5 dockyards, then it'll be completed in 2 years. But I don't have that many dockyards. I need more troops in the field. Like right now. Oh yeah. These are unassigned hunter troops. If you're wondering why all my armies are sized with 24 divisions, it's because each general is capable of efficiently leading a total of 24 divisions. If you see from 24, if you give them even more than 24, then there are bonuses like attack plus 7.5, defense plus 10. Like those bonuses are going to be decreased. I should also put them under one army group to give them even more bonuses. Expand dockyard facilities. Yes. Wait, I can rebuild the high seas fleet. I thought that required opposing Hitler and having the Kaiser. Oh hell yeah, I'm rebuilding that thing. Wait, oh wait. So I can't do this, right? Because it requires... Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was right. I need to oppose Hitler in order to rebuild the high seas fleet. Dang. That's pretty cool.
Achtung!
It's still a stalemate here.
Ausrücken!
Yeah, that's probably gonna win. Fuel is going to be... I'm about to be full on fuel. In that case, I'll stop my fuel trade with the Soviets. And also at the same... And wait, really? And we're immediately losing fuel. Huh. I'm really dependent on the Soviets for fuel right now, huh?
Achtung!
Do I have a good armored... Heinz Peter. Let's put him here for now. I know I don't really need to put any troops on the border of Czechia. But for now, I'll just put it there. Wait, why can't I do it? Oh, there you go. I can. Deploy units. Yes, I can finally deploy them. Deploy them here in Brandenburg. Now we have... Yes, now we have enough troops in the field. Expand dockyard facility. It is about to be complete. Recognize Bulgarian claims, or we will organize any territory as we see fit. This is a brochure asking for German support for their claims in the Balkans and sequence. Yes, of course. Bulgaria is a valuable ally. I can't have it alienated. I didn't expect we'd get all the way here even before any combat. Tactical bomber, air superiority, ground support, air superiority.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Alright, what's the matter? 3 dockyards. Yes. Yes, I can now demand the Sudetenland, which is an area of ethnically German people. It's actually in Czechoslovakia. This here is Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia is currently not in the world map because it's now replaced by Czechia and Slovakia. But back then, in the 1930s, it used to be like this. Like just this long worm in Europe. I'm probably gonna end the stream once it reaches 1939. We haven't really been gotten any of the fun stuff, such as the invasion of Poland and stuff. But don't worry about that. We'll get to it. I don't really want my troops here to waste as much resources as they are wasting, but it should be fine. Resource slot, production cap. No, I need to. Oh, I haven't. Oh no, I need to. Also, before I forget, I need to. Well, I don't need to, but I want to make radars to aid my invasion. Demand Sudetenland. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream once Sudetenland is mine.
Weiter, weiter!
They're really not getting any ground.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Yeah, I guess that's just the Chinese front. Non-aggression pact from Bulgaria. Yes. I thought Bulgaria would be more interested in immediately joining my faction. Wait. Why can't I have them in my faction? Cannot revoke pact. What? They need world tension. Oh, I'll give you world tension. Who's Kelmar Shah? Oh, it's the civilian industry guy, huh? Yeah, this guy. Well, that's too bad. He gave me good bonuses. Where's Himmler? Ah, there you are. National focus. Fate of Czechoslovakia. The map is changing, and soon it will change even more. Very soon. But that's gotta be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to drop a like. This isn't really a video, this is a stream. But I'm not actually going to archive this stream because I want this to be more of a series kind of thing. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you all later.